Episode 15.
B1 level.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Daily 5 Words. On this channel, our goal is to help you learn 5 new English words every day. We usually start with a short story where these words are used, and then we explain each word in detail. Today's words are tempt, pretend, refuse, complain, and promise. You can download the PDF and audio files for this episode in the description section. If you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get started.
The cake dilemma. Last Saturday, Emma was on a strict diet, but the smell of freshly baked chocolate cake from her favorite bakery began to tempt her as she walked by. She stopped for a moment, staring at the window display, and thought, maybe just one slice won't hurt. But then she remembered her goal and tried to stay strong. When she got home, her brother Ben was already eating a big piece of cake. He saw Emma and quickly tried to pretend that it was fruit salad. "Oh, this? Just some strawberries and cream." Emma rolled her eyes and laughed. "Ben, I can smell the chocolate from here." Ben offered her a bite, but Emma firmly refused. "No thanks. I'm not giving up this time," she said proudly. Later that evening, their mother came home and started to complain about the messy kitchen. "Who left chocolate all over the counter?" she asked. Ben looked guilty, but Emma stayed quiet, trying not to laugh. In the end, Ben cleaned up the mess and promised their mom he would bake again, next time with less chaos. As for Emma, she treated herself to a bowl of fruit and felt proud that she didn't give in to temptation. Now, let's take a closer look at today's 5 important words.
Word number 1. Tempt. Part of speech, verb. Meaning, to make someone want to do or have something, especially something that they should not do or cannot have. It often refers to attraction or desire that is difficult to resist. Example sentences. The smell of freshly baked cookies tempted me to eat one. She was tempted to skip class and go to the beach. The advertisement tempted many people to buy the new phone. Synonyms are attract, lure, persuade, entice, seduce.
Word family. Temptation, noun, the desire to do something, often something wrong or unwise. He couldn't resist the temptation to look at his phone during the meeting. Tempting, adjective, appealing or hard to resist. The idea of a free vacation sounds very tempting. Temptingly, adverb, in a way that attracts or provokes desire. The cake was displayed temptingly in the window. Common uses and phrases. To tempt fate, to take a foolish risk that might lead to trouble. Example, you're tempting fate by driving in this storm. Be tempted to do something. To feel the desire to do something. Example, I was tempted to tell her the truth. Other information for learners. The verb tempt is often used in both positive and negative contexts, depending on whether the attraction is good or bad. It's commonly used with food, shopping, and risky choices. Word number 2. Pretend. Part of speech, verb. Meaning, to behave in a way that makes people believe something that is not true. It can mean acting as if something is real or true when it is not.
Example sentences. The children pretended to be superheroes. He pretended to be asleep when his mom entered the room. Don't pretend you don't know what happened. Synonyms. Fake, act, imagine, feign, simulate.
Word family.
Pretender. Noun. A person who claims something false or acts to deceive others. Example. He was a pretender to the throne. Pretense. Noun. A false show or claim. Example. She made a pretense of being interested. Pretentious. Adjective. Trying to impress by showing more importance or knowledge than one actually has. Example. The restaurant was too pretentious for my taste.
Common uses and phrases. Pretend to do something. To act as if doing something. Example. He pretended to read the book. Make believe. Play or imagination that is not real. Example. The kids are playing make-believe in the yard. Under the pretense of. Using a false reason to do something. Example. He entered the house under the pretense of helping. Other information for learners. This word is common in both children's language, play or imagination, and adult speech when talking about dishonesty or deception.
Word number 3. Refuse. Part of speech. Verb. Meaning. To say no to something that is offered or asked. It means to reject, decline, or not accept something. Example sentences. She refused to answer the question. They refused our invitation to dinner. He refused to give up despite the difficulties.
Synonyms. Reject, decline, deny, turn down, oppose. Word family. Refusal. Noun. The act of saying no or not accepting something. His refusal to cooperate caused problems. Refusingly. Adverb. In a rejecting manner. She shook her head refusingly.
Common uses and phrases. Refuse to do something. To say no to doing something. He refused to apologize. Flatly refuse. To say no strongly or firmly. She flatly refused to help. Politely refuse. To say no in a kind way. He politely refused the offer. Other information for learners. Refuse is often used when people talk about decisions or rules. It's more formal than say no, and it can sound strong depending on tone. Word number 4. Complain. Part of speech. Verb. Meaning. To express dissatisfaction, pain, or annoyance about something. It means talking about something that is wrong or unpleasant. Example sentences. He always complains about the traffic. She complained to the manager about the service. Stop complaining and do something about it. Synonyms. Grumble, criticize, protest, whine, object. Word family. Complete, a noun, a statement that something is wrong or unsatisfactory. We received many complaints about the noise. Complainer, a noun, a person who often complains. Example, don't be such a complainer. Complaining, an adjective, always expressing dissatisfaction. Example, his complaining attitude made everyone tired.
Common uses and phrases. Complain about something. To express unhappiness about something. Example, they complained about the heat. Complain to someone. To tell someone about a problem. Example, she complained to her boss. Without complaint. To accept something without showing unhappiness. Example, he worked long hours without complaint. Other information for learners. Complain is a very common everyday verb. It's often used in customer service, relationships, and casual conversations. Tone and attitude make a big difference in how it sounds. Don't confuse complain with compliment. They sound similar but have opposite meanings. Complain means to express dissatisfaction or point out a problem. For example, she complained about the noisy neighbors. It is negative and shows unhappiness. Compliment means to say something nice or show admiration. For example, he complimented her on her new haircut. It is positive and shows approval. A useful tip is to remember that when you complain, you focus on something bad, and when you compliment, you focus on something good.
Word number 5. Promise. Part of speech. Verb. Meaning. To tell someone that you will definitely do or not do something in the future. It expresses assurance or commitment. Example sentences. She promised to call me tomorrow. I can't promise you success, but I'll try. They promised not to tell anyone. Synonyms. Assure, vow, guarantee, pledge, swear. Word family. Promise, as a noun, is a statement that someone will or will not do something. He broke his promise to help me. Promising, as an adjective, showing signs of future success or potential. She's a promising young artist. And promiser, as a noun, a person who makes a promise. The promiser must fulfill their word.
Common uses and phrases. Promise to do something. To say you will do something. Example, I promise to help you tomorrow. Break a promise. To not do what you said you would do. Example, he broke his promise and didn't show up. Keep a promise. To do what you said you would do. Example, she always keeps her promises. Other information for learners. Promise can be used both seriously and casually. When someone says, I promise, it shows sincerity and trust. It's also common in emotional or persuasive speech.